Where'd you go to college?
Cornell.
That's a good college. Would you?
Yeah, it is. I got an excellent education.
And what'd you do?
And
What was
that's
your degree?
all I got from it. An excellent education. No fun.
Were you driven that way though? You didn't start
No,
enjoying your life until later.
No, I would have loved to have enjoyed my life. I just went to Cornell. If I had to do it over again, or if I had known what Cornell would have been like, I never would have gone there.
What was the problem?
It's still the problem. I was there recently to do a concert, and my friend, who was one of my classmates, and he's still my friend, he came up for the show, and we walked around, and we were like saying, it's the same as it ever was. Cold, gangs of guys, 8, 10 gangs of men in their blue parkas walking around. It hasn't changed at all since the 70s. It didn't look like it had at all. I mean, when I don't know if maybe it has changed, but first of all, there was not nearly enough women. The ratio was terrible.
Right.
I think it had been only recently made co-ed. Many of the Ivy League schools.
So it was all sports and masturbating.
It wasn't sports. I mean,
sports?
yeah, the Ivy League schools are terrible at sports. It was definitely a lot of masturbating, if you count that as sport. And it was very competitive and, beautiful physically, but cold and isolated.
Yeah.
So it was just socially, it was awful. When I see these kids today, at the MTV Beach House, and they just the blowjobs on the first date, and just everybody hooking up, and it's like, well, first of all, I think half of that is bullshit. I think a lot of kids still are not invited to this party that's going on.
Yeah.
I think, as ever, there's a certain percentage, the cool kids who have all the fun. And if you're not in one of those kids, and I certainly wasn't in either high school or college, it can be rough. But it was especially rough at Cornell.